Hey everybody, welcome to Bomb Squad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story.
Yeah.
I don't... You're excited.
I'm
David's
so glad to be here.
I don't think we have any announcements. Because I can't even think right now when this is coming out. But we will probably have stuff on Twitch. So check that out. If you haven't, links in the description if it's up. There will be Patreon games on there. We may have my 4-year-old playing Minecraft on there as well, which is very entertaining.
So funny.
What else? RPG Marie.
RPG Marie is a mystery drink today. I want everyone to just taste it.
It smells plasticky.
Plastic.
Mmm.
I don't trust
It's got a strange... I think it's kind of good. It's a little airy.
Went down really well.
Harry.
Really well. Smooth.
Barely noticed.
It's smooth.
You barely know.
I mean, I practically inhaled it.
So good. So good.
Oh,
Well, it's a cup of intermittent fasting today.
so good. It's so good. I love it.
Forgotten to make the shake.
You could have just not told them that.
Well, okay, Dan.
Tell us the benefits.
Chop it.
Benefits.
Chop. Oh, benefit. We were just talking about this, Ryan. Although I'm not an expert on this at all, but if you look up the term autophagy, there are benefits to fasting, which can cause autophagy, which can be good. But if you don't want to sacrifice lean muscle loss, then don't do it too much. With that said, back to you, Dan.
All right. I guess let's dive into the most fasted episode of Bomb Squad.
Did we say fascinating?
Fascinating?
Hasted?
Hasted? This one's for you, Katie. Let's dive into the hasted episode of Bomb Squad. And we dive back in.
I'm 12.
I literally almost grabbed this to take a sip. That was a depressing moment.
Do you want a gin and seltzer?
He psyched himself out. I forgot to do this in announcements, but I wanted to shout out a couple of our patrons and locals people. Mr. Moral Compass. Hey! Love you. Chiro Chiba. The Great Mustache, of course.
I know him.
Dear friend. Quantum Leprechaun.
What?
Thank you. Yes.
Wow.
He doesn't, he's on a different time zone, so we don't get to talk to him much. And who am I missing? I'm suddenly blanking. Yes, my dad. He's in our Discord. If you want to join our movie nights and watch a movie with my mom and dad, which is hilarious, on Discord, become a patron or a local subscriber, and you will get the treat of your life. It was wonderful last time.
We don't talk like that.
The best is they forgot their mic was on at one point, and it's just like, and they're watching on their phone. No, it wasn't that bad. That'd be funny. That'd go viral. It was just like... I love it. It's so good. I can't remember who. There's somebody I'm forgetting. I'm so sorry, but we'll keep doing shout outs. What's that?
Spasmo?
Spasmo. Oh my gosh, Spasmo. Love you. Love you. Thank you very much. Okay, so let us actually get into the game.
Oh, man.
Check out Quinn's recap. You will be really confused if you don't watch it. So make sure you check that out.
Ironically, you'll have to watch the episodes to understand the recap.
Yeah, that's a little self-defeating, but
It's still pretty good. All right.
I think it makes complete sense.
I'm going
If
to
Nailed
you
it.
watch the episodes, it makes complete
More of a
sense.
hook than
But
a recap.
it forces them to watch the episodes.
Yeah.
It's almost like bonus content, but not.
Okay, so while I pull up music because I forgot to have this open.
It's like right now content.
We had left off. We're picking up right where we left off. You guys are in that. You have just freed Moloch from the curse that was on him. And we had that beautiful moment with Aurora and Moloch. Nori and Lenny are there.
Did we do it like the Care Bears?
He really doesn't remember. We actually kind of did.
It's more
that's
like
why I said
Captain
it.
Planet.
Yeah, it was more Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Yes.
All right. Captain
Wow, I don't
Planet.
actually. David got me. I really thought you didn't remember.
Well, okay. So earlier I may not have, but as we were talking, it all came flooding
It
back.
all came back. Here we go. So
Actually, it was his recap that did it. I think that's
let me set. I'll paint the picture again because, of course, for us, it's been a while, like months,
Few
and
days.
2 months.
Three.
Anyways, 3.
it's been a little while.
It's been a little bit. I always forget which one it is, but we'll go with this one. That's nice. Jeremy Soul's Northerner Diaries. Do check it out. Link in the description. Good stuff. Okay. So you guys are in... The whole battle took place in this large cavern near the top of the mountain of Avicen. Felvinari. I blanked for a second. And there's actually this pocket of salt water that Arkiro had passed through, and it's supposed to be the only way to get there. And there's these drawings and runes of Arkiro and his past deeds of his life just all over the cavern walls. And there is that dais in the center that had the egg that is now broken open. And more importantly, there is across the way from where the water is the throne that the eyes of the Deathless Lord had built for herself. And those where Pimpam has now taken down the dead bodies of Jeremias, his wife, the guard. And then to the side where Minnehaha was is just this bursting of plant life that's come out where she was, and it's wrapped her dead body in the cocoon, creating this plant effigy memorial to her. And it reaches and travels. These vines and flowers are starting to come out, and small trees are starting to grow. And is reached out to where Arkiro's body had lain, and it has stitched his face back together and is now creating the same effigy to Arkiro made of vines. And you can slowly see it's continuing to grow. What's that?
Did you do the timer?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
sorry. Thank
No, you're good. Thank you. They remind me.
Was the egg there the whole time?
Yes.
Like as soon as we...
Yeah, it was always there. I know I realized I didn't explain well that it was like a 4-foot diameter egg made of stone.
It's okay if you didn't notice it, but Arkiro got a real close look.
Ouch.
Nice. So yeah, that was... I didn't quite explain it as being large, but that is, yes, what Arkiro was thrust into. Ryan's face.
We get it.
We get it. So you guys are standing there in this sacred place, and if you look over, you can see the plants are continuing to grow slowly. The trees are becoming full trees and reaching up toward the ceiling of the cavern. Nori and Lenny are there with you, kind of awkwardly looking around. Do you guys want to talk about your headspaces for your character, like where your character's headspace is to help get back into it? Or do you just want to, what do you guys want to do? I don't mind taking a moment.
It might be good to do that just for the episode ones to
Not a classic.
yeah.
What do you think?
That was a who wants
Do
to
I have
go
to
first.
roll for initiative?
You were talking, so I was assuming
Okay.
you were going.
All right, I will go first. So, Brick is. Should we talk about like internal or how they're appearing?
Maybe a little both.
Okay.
Keep it short, but
Sure.
just enough to get back into it.
Brick is shattered. He is, he's internally wrestling with the loss of our hero, the destabilization of the closest thing he had to family in a world he doesn't understand. And he is very much building a hard shell emotionally around himself. He was not mentally or emotionally prepared for this. So the grief that he would feel is he's attempting to suppress it and force numbness on himself. How does our hero feel?
Is that supposed to be
I'm
classic?
sorry.
A little cold.
They're gonna do this all night.
Yeah, they
Do
are.
this all night. I'll show you. Ready?
It's terrible. Terrible. It's so dark.
Golf clap.
Golf clap. Well, I'll transition to Quinn. Quinn is full of questions. He is pretty sure that he is there for a purpose. He has already started to be able to kind of work out what that is. He feels like he's getting fed emotions and thoughts and kind of directions, but he doesn't know where they're coming from, right? And so there's a definite connection to outside of him, outside of even to this circle of beings and people and whatever transpired here. There's something else that he feels that he's a part of, and he is trying to listen to everything to know what to do next. And so his head's just swimming a little bit. And he's just kind of trying to follow whatever that feeling is. He's just gonna go to the next thing and try and be as observant and ask the questions. And so that's kind of where he is right now. So
Nice. Iliad?
I don't know. I know one thing specifically that I think Iliad felt. Well, part of it was just like a surrealness. I think a lot of what we've been experiencing is like touching back into like dark places from his past, and so it's like bringing all up that and almost leaving him kind of speechless in a sense of seeing more trauma and that kind of reaching into his past. But I think he also feels like this, I don't know, confusion about the loss of Iliad. Confusion about the loss, what's your name? Akiro. Confusion about that and not, unable to process it yet, obviously, because it's just things have been moving too quickly. But then also kind of, it's opened up this whole new level of connection with, the I don't know what you call it, the party, the party here. But yeah, so I think still part of him is just kind of lost and speechless and unsure of how to process it, almost kind of shutting down in like, so what were you saying Brick was doing? Because it's almost similar, but Iliad handles it in a very different way.
Just like sealing himself off emotionally to try to like cauterize everything to the point where you feel nothing.
Right.
Like the heart of stone idea.
Yeah. So I think there's some of that in Iliad where he's trying to stuff the emotion, but at the same time feels like the connections that we've made could potentially be like a safe place to start to, release those feelings. But anyways.
Well, Aurora right now is just, I don't know. She's overwhelmed and confused and lost, really. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened over like a couple hours. So she just hasn't even had the time to process everything even. And then, I don't know, she just hasn't had time to process, and she feels like a lie. And she feels like she has a lot to explain. And not any time to do it because there's a lot of stuff that we need to do. So she's just, I guess the biggest feeling is just feeling overwhelmed with everything and pretty crappy.
Tiri is sitting back and kind of watching the scene. She's working through some things as she's suffered a kind of a different but distinct loss with this. And she's not quite sure how she's supposed to handle it, but she's working through it because gnomes are all about embracing the feeling of the moment because you don't necessarily have it tomorrow. But Tiri takes off her bandana, shakes out her hair, and begins to rebraid it with some fairly large knotwork, and pulls it back and sets it right, and is watching around the group, somewhat focused on watching Pim Pam as she's helping the others off of their bonds and laying them to rest with the flowers. And she looks down at her hands a bit, looks over at the hammer that's just sort of resting and perhaps still just slowly ticking over as it doesn't quite get any rest now that the mechanism is a little bit more magically imbued. She's actually fairly satisfied with where things are at the moment with the party and the group. Everybody's wrestling with stuff, and she's pretty okay with that. It's something that they need to go through. Pim Pam, when she's finished with the losses, though, is going to be looking around the room, looking and seeing just how far up do these pillars go, maybe running over to the water and seeing how deep down that is, probing a little bit with the flowers and the plants that are growing through, and finally running up to Quinn's. And as she looks, Quinn's in the eye, as they're about the same height, she'll
Wait, Quinn is like probably almost 4 feet tall.
Yes.
Oh, I knew she grew. I didn't know she grew that much.
She grew
She's
that
taller
much?
than Mom now. Wow.
What?
Huh.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
That much. Got it. Very cool. I love it.
Looks at Quinn's in the eye, reaches into her pack, pulls out a series of the cookies that there were with all the different symbols for the different the different members of Bittersweet. Goes through and shuffles them up, and they go from round cookies into rectangular tarts, and then pulls up one that is egg-shaped with vibrant purples and pinks to it, and hands that over to Quinns and says, "You look hungry."
Quinn reaches behind his back and pulls out an apple and hands it to Pim Pam. I'll trade you.
She'll snatch the apple and huck you the tart. It is extremely sour. It's like rhubarb raspberry.
I don't. All food like this is. We're not going to have this every day, are we? I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. Apple's not like that. Don't worry. Do you have anything to
You
to
got your
drink?
music too.
I did have the music.
Kicked in it just there.
Whew.
Oh, my backpack.
Thanks. That was good. I think.
Where'd this come from?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it and thought I'd trade you something. It was food. And I was thinking I would really like an apple. I didn't know what it was. But then there it was.
You don't know
That's
what
why I
this
handed it
is.
to you. That's what it is. That's an apple. I guess. What's this? What was that?
It was a tart.
Yeah, it was.
But how do you know what an apple is, or that you want one? If you were just hatched, that doesn't make any sense.
There's a lot that doesn't make any sense right now. But, well, I just kind of know things.
Okay, how do we get out of here?
That was going to be my next question.
Malik is going to speak up. You were just hatched.
You can talk. I love this. This is great.
Cheshire cat smile.
He talks a lot.
This is very great. Look, yes, that was me. This is me now. So, where do we go from here?
Where do you want to go?
Well, it looks like there's a lot that's happened that I missed.
Lenny's raising his hand in the back.
You!
Telescope's almost done.
What's a telescope?
Good for you. You've earned this. She'll chuck the apple at him.
Oh boy. Roll for Lenny.
Just
Roll your agility. Can it just hit him?
I just sort of,
He's clearly flat-footed.
He's not very agile. That's not really his thing. He actually didn't do too bad.
Uh-oh.
Got a nat 19, so 22.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
13.
Ah, you have advantage if it's a 2 or under because of well-rounded.
No.
No.
Her agility is decent.
Ah, okay. So we'll say it dinks off of his mask. That's expensive.
Oh, and she'll pull her hair and let it drape over one of her eyes.
Oh, no.
Lenny looks over at Nori, and Nori's like, we got to get back to the telescope. There's a whole hullabaloo going on out there, you guys.
Well, is there anything that we have to do still here? I feel like there's something here that I don't know. We can't just leave.
Sorry, Meta. Our Kira was the last to have the bag of
With the high C in it? Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His satchel has not been...
he didn't have a satchel.
he didn't
when
have
he
a
woke up.
satchel on him.
On his body.
Correct.
Right. When
Okay.
when he woke up from the sleeping gas, he didn't have a satchel on him. The only thing I think he had was a spear. And
Which brick through.
which correct. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is there. His bow is there as well.
Brick's just gonna start gathering that stuff. The spear and the bow. Just wrap the bow around himself.
Okay.
Maybe utilize one of the magnetic plates on his back to just put the spear.
Yeah. Ting. Ajax just goes,
as Brick is doing that, he's just going to kind of not yell out, but just state, we need to look for the high seat. We need to look for the satchel.
Well, there's a seat right there.
No, it doesn't matter. Whatever our hero had on him, we need to find it.
Well, what else did you have on him?
It's a box.
Where did you keep the acorn in your satchel?
In my satchel.
Yeah. Okay.
So you don't know who the high seat is.
It's a him, he, hi. Well, he sounds important, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
We
that.
lost him
You lost him
in a box
in a
somewhere.
box. Do you... Can I?
No, I'm
Malik.
We have a
I
lot
got
to
that
talk about.
legend point.
You're going to use a legend
I'm
point?
going to use a legend point.
Okay, ding ding.
Ooh, we got
Get the stuff out. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is there anything that belongs to the high seat? Is there anything that belonged to anyone that was here a long time ago?
And what are you rolling? Pim Pam, I assume?
Yep. 14.
For what was the... What
To
were you?
find the satchel.
Ah, okay. Okay. Hold on a second. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Pim is gonna like go searching every corner. Oh,
Aurora's going to help
Quinn's gonna look.
start looking around.
Quinn's gonna look
You
at
get some-
Aurora and
Okay.
what is that?
what's the light source in this room?
What?
It's like glowing
your
rooms,
The
hand.
right?
runes are
Is it in
glowing,
the
and then the eyes
Yeah,
had
yeah.
lit up torches, which are still going.
Right.
And then every once in a while, there are little holes that let in some moonlight.
Aurora, do you think you could turn those up? Get some light in here. Pim Pam pointing at the runes.
No, I can make it darker.
Oh, I can do that.
All right.
Okay.
Can Brick use energy to turn his lights on?
Oh, I got
while
a
they're
nat
doing
20.
that.
Hey!
Nat 20. Yeah,
And two
absolutely.
fives.
You can roll that
Nice.
as well.
I can make it very bright.
So, yeah, it's based on your attribute.
17.
I assume a
Okay.
6.
Nice.
47. To make it bright.
Wait, can
Spotlight.
bright as day. Can Brick do it first?
Sure.
I think
That's not going to any foreshadow of anything in this arc.
yes.
at all.
Okay, so Brick just got an 11. So his lights turn on and he's looking, and then
I want
Go ahead.
he's gonna close his eyes and he's just gonna squeeze, and the flowers just kind of open up, and these little balls of light will rise from the flowers.
Like little suns.
There's hundreds of flowers.
Right.
So they're only little lights, but there's just hundreds of them. Think of them as like fireflies
Like
that never turn
fireflies,
off.
yeah.
And they just kind of raise throughout the ceiling. So everything from like 10 feet to about 30 feet up, there's just this starlight that's essentially out there.
Pim Pam's gonna take her hood.
Yep.
Is gonna like flip it up over.
Okay.
And catch like a dozen of those things into her hair and under her hood, so it just
Nice.
glows out.
Oh, I love it.
And then she's gonna keep going with her search.
So, the satchel is nowhere. It is not in this area. However, with a legend point spent and stuff, and plus, actually, Iliad had noticed this earlier during combat. David nods.
I vaguely remember actually
You
doing
used your
saying
observant
something.
perk. So Pim Pam is going to find there is where Valak had been backing away before the eyes called him back is a secret door.
Oh
oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Who finds it?
Pim Pam.
Okay.
Because she was I think as she gets the hood on, you're just scanning around, and she just catches. There's the slightest even seam.
Did Velik have a blade on him?
Yeah.
He had a knife and Aurora's sword initially, and then gave Aurora her sword.
Sure. Pim Pam is gonna run over and grab the knife if that's not a problem.
Nope. Yeah. It's just lying with his body.
So she's gonna go take the knife, run over to the door, focus really hard on it, run it into the lock, I presume it's a lock or a keyhole or a something.
Yeah, you have to search for it, but it is, it's a little slice there. Again, it looks kind of like a crack.
Close her eyes, focus, and then turn the knife like a key. But it's going to transform into a key with that focus. What do I need to roll?
Cool. Let's see. She has
Alteration.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah, it's definitely
for sure.
alteration.
Okay.
Yep. Basically shapeshift or transmutation. Either or.
Again, 14.
14. Okay. Power level. I don't think that gets shapeshift, but I'm pretty sure there's a transmutation. Really quick. There it is. Power level 3. Okay, so she's short of transmutation.
She's going to keep working at it.
Okay.
Can Quinn run up and like bolster her? Can Quinn run up and see what she's trying to do and help her out?
So yeah, she's like turning and it catches, and then she'll pull it out, try it again, insert twist, and it catches, like just a little bit frustrated. I think she'll probably shoulder him back a little bit and keep trying herself.
Well, yeah, and so we're going to do success with a twist. So she does get it. It takes a second.
Okay.
When it clicks and it starts to open, the a trap triggers.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. This is going to be against her guard. 16.
Yeah.
Okay, she is hit with blinded.
Okay.
As like this flash comes out, the door does open, but this flash comes out, and right now Pim Pam is just blinded right in the face.
Does it?
Okay.
Is it something that appears
Everyone
to be an
sees.
attack, or
Yeah,
like?
yeah, it's like this burst of light comes out of the door, so everyone will see that and hear it.
Can
Go running over.
run
Yeah,
over,
for sure.
So
Quinn's already there and
Yep.
gonna try and help her.
sure, she can roll to resist it and have advantage from 8 ally.
Okay.
You can roll to resist the blinded.
Oh,
and
thank
you have advantage because Quinn's helping to heal. So you guys see it's a small path that leads down. It seems Pim Pam's right now. Quinn is taking care
Well,
of.
what
Pim
are you
Pam.
rolling to resist it?
Either fortitude, learning would work too, and thinking the way through. But let's see what else.
Let's do learning. Is she's gonna kind of like try and feel her way through it and see if she can just figure out how to get past.
Yeah, because it is a magical attack, so she could use her learning to counterspell it.
$21.
Yep, success. So you shake it off.
Aurora is going to be looking at the eye that she has now and sensing if there's entropy in it, I guess, or
Yeah.
if this is still alive or what is happening, I guess.
Yep. There's you don't even have to roll for that. There's definitely entropy power coming off of it. And Malik's climbed up onto your shoulders and looking down. I see you have a souvenir.
I actually did something. I did my job.
He nuzzles up against you. Don't let the rest know, but I am very proud of you.
We do need to talk, by the way.
Yes. Yes, we do.
And she's also going to turn on her sensing entropy thing.
Sure, detection.
Yeah, because she wants to see if Valak died or if he snuck away. Because now that
Gotcha.
there's a door.
Okay, yeah, roll your prescience
Oh, yeah.
for that, for sure. And Malik's going to say, be careful with that eye.
15?
She's still in there. 15, okay.
She's still in there? We didn't kill her?
Well, that's part of her phylactery.
Should I destroy it?
We should do it safely. If you
Can she hear us?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
She's weak in state. It's not all of her that's been kept. But we should destroy it in some safe way.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the dagger because
Yeah,
she's
Iliad's
going
down,
to.
so-
What's that?
It's an eyeball.
Where did you get that?
You were there.
Oh yeah. Can I touch it?
No. She's still in there.
But you're touching it.
I know these things.
You know how to touch it?
Yes.
I thought I was the one that talked a lot.
I forgot you talked. Can you touch it?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
I'm just going to keep it for now, just to keep it safe and keep it
Okay.
secret.
The 15,
Secret.
Yeah.
it does seem like there's a little leftover entropic aura around Valak's body, but it is fading, and you can definitely tell his soul is gone. Whatever soul was in here, the soul is gone.
But so he didn't travel anywhere.
Oh, you do see, yeah, you can see some of his traveling, like when he went towards that door, but then he was called back.
But he disappeared from that spot.
Yeah, it stops there, and it's...
Is his body there? There's no body though, right?
Yeah, you stabbed him.
Oh, I want to check the body. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all in that roll. You're looking at his body
Okay,
and looking
okay.
at, yeah. So he's definitely, but you don't sense like a soul still trying to hang on. Whatever, the soul is gone.
Okay.
It is passed into death.
Can I touch the body too?
Yeah.
When I touch the body, can I do reading?
Sure.
I want to see where
Remind
he's.
me.
I want to see where he's been in the last hour.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
I want it to be like almost like a flash.
Roll it
Like,
up.
It's
Ooh. Does he get all the way back to Ingrid being trapped?
oh my gosh, nat 20.
Nice. Get
Stop
out.
it.
Get out. Go.
He's the spirit of our hero. Come on.
I thought it. Never mind.
It's a little Archero spirit that keeps kicking the die
28.
to over.
You thought a
30,
new character he might roll bad.
33.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
You got metal dice. They're rolling good.
Now, mind
Full
you,
of 4.
this is all like nonsensical stuff. When it actually matters, we'll see. But 33.
Okay, so you can successfully see a vivid vision similar to a recording of what took place near the person within the last hour.
Right.
So now you are going to need to roll perception as you watch the vision.
Okay.
To find out.
I have to roll perception.
Yeah,
Okay.
because now you're watching it, but you don't get to just see
2.
everything that's happening.
The world is saying again. Or he did it on purpose.
So you see, let's see, for the past hour, you catch the end of Valak dragging in the unconscious bodies of the party
Okay.
and bringing them in, having an argument with Stornyandi
Okay.
and the eyes, and then everything that has followed suit.
There's no satchel.
I was
No
specific-
satchel.
No satchel, no box, no nothing. I'm looking for objects. Quinn knows that.
Yeah. No. Let's see. How far back? An hour? No, I don't think an hour would be enough because he had to transport all the bodies.
Where did the bodies come from? From this
From
cavern, from this tunnel?
from the door.
the
He was
door?
pulling
Okay.
them through the secret door.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. How
Roll
far?
me your presence. Roll me your presence
Do it one
as
time.
like luck to see
Okay.
if how far back it goes.
13.
13. Okay. Yeah, you never see the satchel.
Okay.
You just see him bringing the bodies because he leaves our heroes.
How far into the tunnel have we gone?
I assume, unless someone says no.
No, I
one's
meant
gone
like
through.
the vision where he sees it.
Oh, yeah, it wraps around to the outside of the mountain, and there's like this tight passageway that goes around the mountain, then goes into another tunnel that heads back down.
Okay, so it goes
into-
outside the mountain and then back inside the mountain.
Yep.
And that's as far as I go.
back into the main roosting areas where you could then go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
You know, to assumably to Stornyandi's roost there near the telescope where you guys passed unconscious.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's a passageway right to that. Okay.
So as we're
Yep.
at the dead body, I'm Aurora, by the way. I didn't introduce myself to anybody. Hi, I'm Aurora.
I'm Quinn. Quinn Landrinson, son of the All-Mother, and brother to the Saints Arcuro.
Wow. I'm just Aurora Greenwood, that's all.
Greenwood. What's your name, kitty?
They call me Mullick.
Or Nasty Cat, if you prefer.
Yes, nasty cat.
Should we?
Iliad,
Sir Iliad, yes, Sir Iliad.
yes.
Mistress Thierry and
Thierry.
Master Brick. Yes.
Pim Pam, she looks a lot taller now.
She does.
Yes, she does.
You must be very proud.
I'm very proud.
Should we proceed through this door?
Well, that's where they all came from, so that's where we should go.
Lenny and Nori walk by you guys and just start
Oh,
going through
I'm
the
sorry. Lenny, Nori.
tunnel. They both give like a hand, don't even turn back.
I'm
Getting
very
back to the
bad at
telescope. Back
introductions.
To the
Oh,
telescope.
hello. You're very cute.
They're walking through, they both look back and look at each other.
Are you my age?
He points at where his hair is balding away. Do I look like I'm your age? Sheesh.
You're the first one that I've met. So
I
really
think
don't
that
know.
Thierry is actually gonna like step over and just like, you don't ask them their age.
Got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
That's good. That was good.
But it is a bit of a. It does sound like it's a little bit sour, in saying that as well. Thierry's gonna look over at Ingrid like, you remember us, right?
Yes.
It's also there.
Yes.
Okay.
Ingrid. Well, yeah. Well, she's me. Yeah.
I thought you said your
So
name
Thierry.
was Aurora.
Yeah. That's the double introduction. I don't know how to explain this. I have been
My
an
cousin.
old lady for a while. I have reasons. She looks at Brick. You guys just don't know. And I can explain later. Just know that Ingrid's me. But Aurora is the original.
Doesn't need explaining. Anyone around Thierry should roll perception.
Remember what my name
Yeah.
is?
If you're paying any attention to this conversation in particular.
Talking to you, does that count?
Yeah.
Like as Aurora
Okay, well,
would be
that's
starting
still good,
to talk about like justification,
Not great.
Brick would just
No
like,
way.
Nice. Wow.
21.
All the things that don't matter. Yes.
21.
What did you-
Brick would just like tune out and just start having a terse conversation with Nori about what we need to be looking for because the high seat is in the box.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll do something real quick after this.
21.
For those who
Yep.
see,
11.
I got a 10.
Okay, well, that's funny, yeah. Thierry's Thierry, as you know her. Quinn's is gonna see that Thierry has actually developed some crow's feet lines under her eyes and some, well, actually not developed because I mean you don't know before, but Thierry has, you know, a pretty fairly hardened face, and it has some crow's feet lines and some white bands that are developing and peeking up around and have been twisted into the braid. So she looks like she's like upper 40s.
Okay. And that will probably come into play when you say you don't ask a gnome their age.
It is something that's a little bit poignant on some things.
Sure.
And so it maybe stands out to you as being a little bit more distinct.
You're right. Cool. Okay.
so Brick going with Nori.
Yeah, and like when Aurora looks at Brick and mentions like her reasons, Brick just kind of like checks out and like a not like a rude, just like, yeah, I get it, and walks away.
Are you walking down the tunnel?
If that's where Nori
That's where
started
Nori
to
was
go.
starting
Yeah.
to head. And you all hear, what? You did what? The high seat's missing? And then there's the sound of crumbling and rock under stress. And you guys see that the trees and stuff have grown so tall that they're starting to push against the top
Oh dear.
of this cavern. And there's a couple rocks starting to fall as they're like slowly breaking through the top. You know, they're having like a forum in like a couple hours.
That's why we need to find it.
I don't think we should stay here. I think we should go. I'm gonna bring all the lights with me. I'm gonna run down the tunnel after
All right.
Brick and Nori.
And where those are the trees that were from
From what Minnehaha did.
yeah, okay.
But they've just seemed to keep growing.
Gotcha.
I just want to take one more scan of anything we should have grabbed before we
Oh, yeah,
leave.
that reminds me. And he reaches out his hand and the sword comes to him. Can't forget you.
I like that he runs back into the cavern from the tunnel.
Yep.
So,
What-
anything specific you're looking for? You guys have all your stuff.
Okay.
I don't think we got an answer to what Pim Pam finds down that corridor after the trap springs and she shakes the blindness.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. It's just a corridor that seems to lead around to the outside. Yep. Okay. She's heading down in front. Pim Pam will be going down first, so she's already headed down and out.
The lights are gonna line the whole corridor. They're gonna essentially flash forward through ahead, and they're just easy 5 feet.
Yep.
Every 5 foot, there's a nice little light, so we have completely lit hallway throughout.
Nice. So you guys are going to wrap through. As you're running, we need to do a couple of aftermath battle things. So, Brick, you used battle trance twice. You take 2 levels of fatigue.
Did I use it twice?
Yes.
Can I
Because
punch
you went-
Nori?
Can I punch Nori? I mean, yes. Used it twice because you went down. You went unconscious, 0, came back up, reactivated it. Aurora, you use battle trance. You take a level of fatigue.
Does it
I
go
already had 2.
away after if you become unconscious?
Not the fatigue.
No.
No, you have to rest for. You have to rest or be
The
use
unconscious.
restoration.
The unconscious doesn't count as rest.
You're out for like seconds. It's not gonna get rid of the fatigue.
So I think I'm at 3 levels then now.
Okay.
I think.
Yep. And that's half speed and disadvantage on everything, I think, combat and non-combat.
Okay.
So we're all like limping along.
Yeah, basically, Iliad and Aurora, I need you to both roll Fortitude or Will to resist another level of fatigue because you used your deific abilities.
Okay.
Is fatigue 2 disadvantage on all rolls? Combat and social?
No, I believe at fatigue 3. I think 2 is half speed and
Oh,
disadvantage.
half
on
speed and
non-
disadvantage. Okay. That's the one I forgot.
Nat 20!
Nat 20.
What's going on?
What up, son? We just gotta roll. We're just gonna roll
know,
for
we haven't
everything.
been
Literally everything we roll for it until we get our 20.
46.
You just hear Quinn from the back.
46. I have so much will.
All right. You can restore 2 lethal damage for that nat 20.
I don't think I have any.
Oh,
You have
I
like
forgot
10.
about lethal damage.
What?
You have 10 lethal
I have
damage.
10 lethal?
Because of breaking that mind thing the Valak had on you, and you haven't had any time to heal it yet.
Oh.
You don't remember?
No.
Remember, because you...
Iliad.
Well,
What?
anyways.
How's Iliad doing?
'Cause the D4 exploded. Wow, 20. All right, so you don't take a fatigue from that.
So who's the most fatigued then in the group?
Well, I think Tiri still is.
Tiri's gonna carry whoever it is. I guess Tiri's gonna be like walking along with her hammer as a not a cane, as a crutch. And just like I'm like,
Can Quinn heal 1 level of restoration fatigue?
You can
For
do
Tiri?
everyone but Tiri, because Iliad
Everyone
already
but
did it.
Tiri.
Iliad already did it on Tiri, and you can only get it once a day.
Oh, I thought you could only use it as a.
A person can only be
Skill.
affected by it once a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
So,
okay.
yeah, Iliad
So
used
who
it on
should? Who's
Tiri.
the next biggest? What levels?
Mike
but still, as you go
Two.
up to Tiri to like
Yeah, I
like
think
she's
so.
just gonna be like, I got this. I got this. Help someone else. I'm.
And then you turn around, and there's this little old lady hunched over. and she has her little cane.
You got old quick.
I could use some.
Oh dear. Okay. Here's an apple.
I'm Ingrid, by the way. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, I know. We're cousins.
I think Terry will look over at the apple and just be like, "Where did that come from?"
Let me take some bites.
Iliad looks too. Where did that come from?
I feel like I'm gonna lose my teeth, but I'll try.
He takes it from you. It still works. It's still good.
Now it's too fatiguing, yes. But you have to eat it.
She'll eat it.
Iliad just
A little bit.
Iliad just hands you a dagger, little knife, and
You feel better.
Well, it seems a little backwards, but yeah, that checks out.
So I feel. So do I. I'm only 2 levels now.
Yes.
So I'm only half speed.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. As you guys come out the
People can't
quarter.
know, by the way. So
People
yeah.
can't know what.
About Aurora. So
Okay.
yeah.
Right. All right, come on, little girl. Let's race you out.
Oh my gosh. Legend point to you. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
All right.
Can I actually race?
Yes. Let's do this. Ingrid is
You're
very
both at disadvantage
dexterous.
because of fatigue.
What do we roll?
What do we?
Movement? No.
Agility.
I'm gonna,
agility.
yes, agility. You know, Ingrid has so much agility. Dang it. Oh, that is a 9.
I hope you both
16?
got really.
I did.
16 is not too bad.
20.
Oh,
brawn before
25.
beauty.
What?
Ingrid's falling ahead.
What did you roll?
16.
Gosh.
I love it. You can't see her feet because her petticoat goes down around us. You just hear the little.
There's a little cloud of dust that just. Reminder. Sorry.
Wishing petticoats.
When you get to the end of the tunnel, Pim Pam's going to be there looking around pensively. Everyone just be like, looking past everyone's like, Mom.
Love that. So we're coming. So it comes out to this very thin ledge pathway that wraps around the outside of the mountain. You're actually on the far side of away from the city, and you can see that the moon is coming to the end of its arc. The sun will be rising soon. It's probably 4 a.m.
So it'd put us in the north.
Yes,
side of
the
mountain?
northwest. No, yeah, never eat. No, yeah. I'm backwards. No, northeast.
Northeast. Okay.
Northeast. Yep. You kind of went in.
So
like
right below the
this.
Edelstein stone?
Yeah, on the backside.
Okay.
Really, it took you through and wrapped around like this.
Okay.
Toward the northeast, and then that ledge. Quinn knows this from the reading. Is it
Right.
wraps back around, and then there's another path that goes down in.
Okay.
To the main living areas, the roosts.
Okay.
And as you come out there, Nori comes up as well and is like, "So, what are you guys gonna do?"
We're gonna keep looking. We're gonna figure out where we were taken. Let's start with where we went unconscious.
Where
which
was that?
The high seeds, or
Oh, it was the
not the high seeds.
Storniandes.
Storniandes.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes,
Chamber.
The Storniandes chambers.
All right.
Storniandes dead.
What? Lenny's
I'm
like,
sorry. We didn't do it. He did it to himself.
Do you realize what this means? You realize they're having the forum.
He was part of it all.
Part of what?
I don't know. But
It's his fault. It's his fault that our hero's dead. It doesn't matter. Don't grieve him. Let's move on. Let's go to his quarters.
I don't. Okay, all right. So as you guys start heading down, we'll say you make it. You're gonna head all the way down and get in. There's still very few guards around because everyone is out searching for the high seat right now. It's the only way we were actually able to get away. Most of them went running off. They're all freaking out. It's pretty easy. You guys don't understand. Like, they're voting. Like, it's already in motion. And, like, Stornyandi is supposed to be the one they're voting for against the adjutant. This is like, I don't actually, honestly, I don't care enough. I'm going to go finish the telescope.
What?
You guys have fun.
What would you like us to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Figure it out. I'm going to finish the telescope.
What's a telescope?
We'll deal with that later. I have to
Season
get back
space.
to it. Who would I ask? I guess Nori. Where is Stornyandi's chambers?
I don't know where his chambers are. He's got that little nook, down below where he does his little
We
studying.
were there.
Do we know how to get there?
Yeah. You
Oh,
guys have
that's
been
right.
there.
Because we
Yeah.
weren't.
He's got like a little place with a small little library
Okay.
sort of thing, and it's like his little studying nook.
I'll follow you, Breck. Just let me know where to go.
All right. Would Brick know from where he is right now how to get there?
No, but Nori does.
Okay.
Yeah, Nori.
So
be
I would
fine.
have to follow.
I'll say we'll get you guys there,
Okay.
and
And that's close to where the telescope is, right? Because, I mean, it's all up there.
Yep, it's that main area where you guys came in, and then Stornyani has this little nook, and then up higher is
Okay.
the I can't think of the word right now, but you know where the
Observatory?
telescope is. Yeah, it's an observatory basically. Yep.
As we're walking, I'm gonna ask Nori, look, did you not hear anything? Well, I guess I don't know how long ago it was, but we were ambushed in the Stornyandi's chambers, right there.
Well, I may have I didn't, but that's because I don't like to listen to Lenny. So they got this great, like you're a little guy, full voice guy in the box. He taught me how to make this little thing and to play some music. It's really nice. And I don't have to listen to Lenny. I just, you know, you gotta be in the zone for it. But no, I didn't hear anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Brick is just mad. He's not saying anything.
You lost my box. Do you know how expensive that is? You're gonna have to make another one.
Pim's going to catch up to Quinn's.
Okay.
A pair of ocular devices, encased in a gold or a bronze tube, adjustable for different focal lengths. It lets you see exceptionally far.
Do they have a really small one for us?
Go get it.
Where is it?
Pull it out.
What do you mean?
Grab it. It's right next to the apples.
But I don't have any.
Try.
He just spins around, looking for him. I don't have any.
Figures it wouldn't work like that.
And then he starts chewing a 𝒔𝒑𝒄𝒂.
Where'd you get that?
Where'd I get what?
That! 𝒔𝒑𝒄𝒂.
We'll have to find out on the next episode of BombSquad. This has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad. Very confusing. I'm interested to see where it goes. An Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like and a subscribe and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you are listening to us on podcast, do give us a review to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us continue to create high-quality content, but you will also gain access to our exclusive Discord where you can chat with us, watch movies, play games, and so much more. Don't forget to check out the links in our description for music and ambience and Dad Bod Fitness. And thank you so much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. All right,
Sure.
bye.